Oh yeah.
Got you a flounder. That's awesome, dude.
Look at there.
Awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. On the live shrimp.
Flounder. All right, guys. We got some pretty flounder we caught this week while we were down at Shell Beach, Louisiana. Brings back some old memories from old shrimp boat days. I'm gonna show y'all real quick how we always clean these flounder, and we're gonna fry up some for supper. Show y'all real quick how we hooking these shrimp. We're just using jigs. Got 1/8 and 1/4 ounce jigs. This is a 2/0 hook. Some jigs that I made for crappie fishing. Just hook them right there through that horn. Got him. Hey, he bumped it, and I can feel him moving with it.
And then you said it.
Yeah, video this. I got these in there. Oh, it's a flounder. Oh, yeah. Flounder. Oh, yeah. Look at there. That's what I'm talking about. Look at there. Roadside flounder. What I'm talking about. Look, got enough flounder. Pretty nice one there. Yeah. All right. He's got two sides of scales. You got more meat on this side, the darker side, than you do this side. So I'm gonna show y'all what we always did with them. Just scrape them. Scrape them just like you would a brim or something. I always use a knife, but you know, if you want to try it with a spoon or something, that's your choice there. But a knife does real good. The scales are not very big, so go over them good. Make sure that you get all the scales off of them. If you are fortunate enough to catch a flounder down on the Gulf Coast or anywhere else in the world they exist, you got you something, because this is about one of the best eating fish that there is in saltwater. And you can do a lot of things with them. You can bake them, you can stuff them, you can grill them, you can fry them. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, I only got a few of them, and it's hard to beat them fried. So y'all can probably guess what's gonna happen with at least one of these. He's gonna get fried. Get that dark side scaled good. Get around the end of that. Get the white side, scale that real good. Like I said, there's not gonna be quite as much meat on the white side as it is the dark side, because that's his lower side, but it's still good meat. And I'm gonna show y'all how to fix it once we get it scaled. All right, once you get him scaled good, rinse both sides off good, get rid of the scales. Now look, y'all gotta be careful on these flounder. That joker's got some mean teeth there. They're pretty sharp. Not big, but sharp. They're aggressive feeders. They like little bait fish and shrimp, stuff like that. So what we always did, the flounder only has about this much belly. They got not a lot of belly. So we always come in here like this, up here on the upper edge, cut back at an angle. You know, all your backbones is gonna be running like this. We just want to take his head off. Just like that. Once you get through that spine, there ain't much meat right here. Always take this belly off of them. Just the best way to do it. Just get rid of all of that. There ain't nothing there. Get all that liver. You see that liver right there? Get all that out of there. There he is right there. All right, you got a couple choices here. You can use electric fillet knife or whatever. But y'all can see, right here's the backbone. I'm just starting right there at that backbone with my knife. And I'm just gonna take me a fillet off of this. I'm gonna stay above that backbone. Cause see, a sharp knife, don't matter what. But I like to stay real close to these fins. You're getting all that meat. You can see all that meat right there. So I'm gonna stay close to them fins. Keep it pressed down on the backbone like that right there. Just kind of spin him around the other way. like that. There like that. And there you go. That's one side fillet. And I'll take that and fry that up like that right there. You can cut it into 2 strips like that right there. Y'all can see there's no red meat whatsoever in a flounder. So guess what? That's all good meat right there. Got a little bit of rib cage right there I'm gonna take out. And that's it. It's good fixings right there. This section down here, you can see the bones in here. Just take like that right there. Break your backbone. Come right down the other way with it. Just like that. Ready to mill them and fry them. Same way here, just cut that in several sections. Get right there. That is ready to fry. Gonna do our other 2 like that. We're gonna throw some in the grease tonight. Alright y'all, we're gonna fry up some of this flounder, some of these oysters that we just got from South Louisiana. Got another little dish I'm gonna show y'all real quick. We already throwed it together. This is gonna be what we call microwave potatoes. This is just diced up potatoes. We got half a red onion in there, about half a stick of butter, and then we got some black pepper, Tony's, and garlic in there. And we're just gonna throw this in the microwave. We're gonna cook this until the potatoes are tender. We'll put it on 5 minutes at a time, and once they're tender and they're cooked, onions is done, we'll throw some cheese in there and melt that in. We just call that microwave taters. That's one of the best microwave dishes you can make. All right, here's what we got. We're gonna do some fried oysters. We got our beautiful oysters from South Louisiana. Y'all can see them right there. They in 2 eggs. That is just 2 eggs that's beat up right there. That's all. We got our flounder right here. That's some of our filet strips that we did. Y'all can see we got a whole one right there that's got a few cuts in it to help it fry out good. That's one we took one of the fillets off of. We're gonna fry all that up. We're gonna use just a little bit of mustard on this flounder, not much. That's just to help the cornmeal stick. Just about out of mustard. That's gonna be enough. We'll stir that up in just a few minutes. Got a little bit of cornmeal, it's about a cup and a half cornmeal, cup of flour. We got Tony's, black pepper, and garlic. That's all that's going in this. Got our Tony's right there. Gonna put some on our fish fry. That's gonna be our yellow cornmeal mix. Got our flour over here for the oysters. Gotta get a new one. Got our black pepper there. A little black pepper in both. About that much. Gonna get some garlic powder. It's just granulated garlic for the fish fry and for the oysters. Right there. We're gonna stir all that up. Get that mixed up good. Got our grease getting hot. We're gonna go fry them up. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all, I've eaten oysters a lot of ways. I eat them fried in cornmeal, flour in restaurants and stuff, all kind of fish seasoning mixes and stuff. You're not gonna get any better fried oysters than just egg washing them and putting them in. This is self-rising flour with little Tony's, garlic, black pepper, whatever seasoning you want in there, but that will be the best fried oysters you've ever eaten. Gonna get our flounder stirred up in that mustard there a little bit. You won't taste that mustard. We do that a lot with our brim and white perch and stuff like that, fillets. Anything with skin on it gets a little mustard. Y'all check that out right there. Now that's the first 5 minutes on our microwave taters. That's what they're gonna look like. If you ain't never eat potatoes like this right here, boy, y'all better try them. All right, we're gonna get this fish milled up. The grease is ready. Just gonna throw it all in the cornmeal. Get it out there. And we're gonna get our oysters milled up, floured up here. not milled. I'm not crazy. I mean, they're okay in cornmeal, but I'm not real crazy about the oysters in cornmeal. Pretty little flounder right there. Drop him down in there. Let him swim. One of our fillets. Boy, them jokers is good. Flip flop. That's I think 15 minutes, 3 5-minute intervals in the microwave. So they're almost done. You can see they're starting to get a little soft. About one more time. So what we're gonna do now is add the cheese. That's just some Mexican 4 cheese, any kind of cheese, cheddar, whatever, but kind of like this mixed cheese pretty good these days. So add a little cheese to it. About like that. Stir that up. Put it back in there for one more go and then it's ready. You can add bacon bits too, but it's good with just that cheese on it right there like that.
Yeah. Put bacon sauce too.
Going back in. That's done. Y'all check that out, he's floating. Look at that pretty flounder. It's bubbling. All right, we're gonna kind of roll them oysters around in that flour one more time. Get them nice and coated. Put them down there in the old skillet. It's been too long. Get in there with your buddies. All right, moisture is ready. That's perfection right there. All right, y'all. Y'all can see how pretty that flounder fried up. We got our oysters, got our potatoes. And hey, ain't no need in complicating this. That's just good old Heinz ketchup. I don't get nothing for advertising for them, but that's my lifelong favorite right there. I like my catfish, I like my brim, my perch and all that. But that flounder right there, saltwater fish, that's about as good as it gets. Just brings back a lot of memories. Gonna hit them potatoes in a second. Check them out. If y'all ain't ever eat potatoes like that, we cook these a lot with our meals. Got the fried oysters. Run them through a little ketchup. You ain't getting no better fried oysters than that right there. Them's fine right there. Tell y'all what, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, stop what you're doing, hit the thumbs up, the like. All them numbers help us out on our videos. Share it to your buddies. Tell them about the channel. Make sure you subscribe. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. Country hunting, fishing, keeping it real.